The results are in. You ready?
Yeah.
Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my husband.
Will. Just introduce me.
Will hates this. So I'm Cassidy, as I introduced myself in my first video, and talked about how Will is the reason that we're here right now, because of the gift he got me. So if you haven't seen that, go back and watch it. And in this video, we're just going to be kind of explaining who we are, and just telling you guys a little bit about us. We also did a fun Instagram story where people could vote on different questions that I posted, and we will reveal the answer to those and then what my Instagram followers thought the answer was. So that will be fun. We'll follow up with that. Will just took a nap here, so he's a little sleepy.
I'm a little tired.
So he might be a little more quiet than his normal.
I'll be alright.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So let's just start from the beginning of us, I guess. But we actually, where did we meet?
I met in high school.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
In good old Spokane, Washington. We were in the same grade.
Yeah.
And
Don't start any questions yet.
yeah, no, I didn't reveal who was older yet. But yeah, so we went to high school together and kind of got pushed into going to homecoming together. And I don't honestly even remember.
I remember.
Okay, how? Who did it?
Justin Katie.
He did?
Yeah. He said, "Hey, Will, Cassidy likes you. You should talk to her."
And I feel like I don't know how accurate this is because my memory is really bad, but I feel like I remember people saying do you think Will's cute? Like, what about Will Slater? You know, because remember?
Yeah, I think that was the beginning of 10th grade.
Yeah. Yeah. So beginning of 10th grade, we were youngins, and so we ended up going to homecoming together.
Mm-hmm.
How did you ask me? Did you just ask me?
I don't know. I think I probably made a little poster or something. I don't know.
I honestly do not remember. You remember it all?
No, I was a dork though. Probably did it.
No, you were not a dork. Will was a little skater boy.
Yeah.
You were into that?
Yeah.
That was his scene. So we went to homecoming together, and I will say, you were more into me at that point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
And I was Will was a super nice guy, and he was pretty shy, and
Weird.
You weren't weird.
Yeah.
You were just quiet, I think.
Yeah.
And so I was I don't know, I was in high school, I became a bad kid, and so I was just I told Will, this is awful. Well, no, we won't reveal this. This is for the marriage testimony video. Anyways, I ended things with Will. We went our separate ways, and then in college, when we were freshmen in college, I saw Will after that, and
After
what?
After what?
After high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Good helping me out because I do that a lot and bounce around. But we kind of reconnected because I moved back to Spokane, and Will was going to school there, and so I was obsessed with Will.
Yeah, I know.
It was
weird.
Anyways,
I didn't want to have anything to do with you. No, I'm kidding. But I just wasn't looking for a relationship at that time.
Yeah, no, I remember we were sitting, I think we were in my car, and we were just friends. We would go to church
we were in
together.
my car because I had my Explorer and we were sitting out on High Drive.
No, this was in front of my house.
No, it was out on High Drive.
Yeah, we had a conversation out there. But you don't even know what I'm going to say. You can correct me afterwards. But I remember that we were having a conversation. We might have had a few conversations. Like, I do remember, like, initially.
Like, I told you I didn't want to date you multiple times.
You're making me look bad in front of my followers.
Well, you can like you said, you can edit anything out.
I'm just
so
kidding.
If you're watching this video, it's all edited out. Everything that means anything.
Okay, no, but for real, I do think we had conversations like
we talk sometimes.
Yeah, but so you did say, like, from the very beginning, like, you weren't interested in a relationship, but we were friends and we had kissed and stuff, though. We hadn't at that point?
I think we may have.
I don't know. I don't remember, but it was, like, very clear that, like, I remember, like, when we would see people, like, they sometimes, like, assumed we were together, and...
Yeah, I think we probably hadn't at that point then. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe not.
We were just hanging out.
Yeah, but we would, like, go to church together and, like, go get McDonald's and hang out, and, yeah, so that was, kind of where our relationship was. And I remember, though, in my car, I was driving, and things were going really great, and, like, I was, like, really, like, falling for Will, and like, we would flirt a lot, and he was always over at my house, and then he was like, yeah, I just want to, like, make it clear, like, I don't want a relationship. And I was like, no, yeah, it's fine. Whenever you told me that, I didn't take no for an answer, and look what I got. But seriously, I was like, okay, like, if things progress, but I really like this guy, and so I'm gonna continue to, like, be his friend and hope for the best. I always had to, like, put on a front that, like, everything was fine, but I was really just, like, so sad that you told me again after we'd been hanging out, like, for a little while, and, like, had a good time together, that you, like, didn't want that at all. Which was good that you did that. But, yeah. Anyway, so finally, he gave in to my beauty. And we weren't even making the best choices at this time in our lives. Like, we were not full-heartedly following Jesus. And I think one of, like, the determining factors, though, was, like, I remember we were at, like, a very small, like, house party. So dumb. We made just stupid choices. And he, like, rescued me. He was, like, my knight in shining armor, because this boy was, like, rude to me. And Will, like, we drove away, and then he, like, went back and was, like, brought the kid out and, like, made him apologize to me because I cried. And then the rest was history, right?
Yeah.
I think that was probably, like, the defining, like, I was like, I'm in love with you. Will's like, God, I regret this decision. So then, Will, we started dating. We started dating on May. What?
We started dating.
Yeah, we're really dating. Yeah, you asked me to be your girlfriend.
Yeah.
At your house, I think, in your backyard. Or by the fire pit. And we started dating May 16th of 2013.
Yeah. 16, 13, yeah.
Dude, that's wild. So, yeah, that's when we started officially dating. And then Will joined the military in that November. June, July, August, September, October, November. 6 months later. And that's when he left for training. He got to come home in December.
For Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny story about this.
That out.
No, we have to say this. No. The funny part was...
I was just, like, in training, and, like, she was, like, posting pictures, and I wasn't even, like, in the army yet. Like, I was still in training to be in the army.
But what my mom said, that was funny. Because remember, everybody was getting mad.
Yeah.
But my mom misunderstood, like, what it was. I think because I probably told her wrong. But she called Will a ranger, basically. The photos got shared to, like, news sites. Like, there's still, if you, like, Google Christmas military homecoming, like, you'll see pictures of us. It's pretty cool still. Yeah. Like, every year they go viral. And so it's sweet memories. But, yeah, Will was, like, not even through basic training yet. And my mom was like, Army Ranger comes home to his girlfriend. And everybody was like, what? This guy doesn't even have a rank on. It was hilarious.
I looked lame.
Yeah, it was funny. I went and visited him a few times, like 3 times, 4 times, I think, while he was in training.
You visited me twice in Leonard Wood, Missouri.
And then once in Georgia.
And then once in Georgia.
So 3 times. And
Yeah.
wait, did you come home at all during that?
I came home, only once.
Just for Christmas?
Just for Christmas, yeah.
And then after that, I visited 3 times. Yeah, so he was in Leonard Wood, Missouri, and then you were in
Fort Benning, Georgia.
Fort Benning, Georgia, yeah. So on the last trip in Georgia, Will proposed to me. This was over a year span. He proposed to me in July, though. And then we got married that following November. So we planned a wedding in 4 months. And
so I got stationed in North Carolina, and then we got married.
Yeah. So you got this law, and you were over there for like a month or so. Yeah. And then he came back, and it was so last minute. We were like waiting for the date for so long. And so we were just like gathering stuff for the wedding. And then finally, like he was like, okay, I can come home this weekend. And so we like figured it out, and we got married on which day, William?
November 8th, 2014.
Yes, sir. Yep, that's when we got married, and then we stayed a night in the Coeur d'Alene Resort. It was awesome. We got some massages and overlooked the water. It was so pretty, our room. And then we literally went back to my house, grabbed all of the stuff that we were gifted from the wedding, and packed our bags because we decided very last minute that we were going to drive the U-Haul across the United States from Washington State to North Carolina.
No, I was going to drive you.
Yeah, Will drove. I slept. We agreed that I would help, and then I got in one time, and I think that was our first fight as a married couple.
Yeah.
And
you drove about one exit, and I made you get off.
Yeah, you were scared, and I did not like it. It was huge. But, and then we got to North Carolina.
A photo of that, too.
Yeah, we'll insert that one. Then, we got to our little 2-bedroom apartment in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And, Will's unit was shutting down, and he was supposed to go to a different unit there in North Carolina. But there were guys that were getting stationed in Italy. And I had been to Italy before when I was 16. And I told Will, if there is an opportunity, like, we should totally take that and go to Italy. Like, I would love that. And Will kept telling me, no, like, we're not going to get that slot until one of his sergeants was like, actually, you might be able to. And I remember, do you remember when you tried to tell me?
Yeah. I pretty much told you, like, hey, like, if you want to go to Italy, we, like, say yes. And if we get it, then we're leaving. But if we don't, and we might not get it, but if you say we want it, then we get it, we have to go.
Yeah, but you did. But like when you told me that, but then he told me. I think you told me we didn't get it, or you just said that maybe we didn't know yet.
Yeah,
but do you remember that day when you came home? Like how I was so rude because I made. First of all, it wasn't even an extravagant.
I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd made dinner, and I brought home like something Italian.
You didn't know. You didn't bring it. So this is what happened.
Oh, I don't remember.
So you were like,
you're jogging my memory now.
You were like, can we go to out to eat? I want to take you out to eat somewhere. And I was just like, yeah, fine. Like first I was like, no, I made dinner. We're not going out to eat. And then just to like make him be quiet, I was like, fine, that's fine. Like we can go out. Listen, I made one of those garlic chicken pasta pre-frozen, add water on the stovetop, and that was like a bit. I was like, no, we are eating this food. I was so rude, and Will was like,
before you could cook really too.
Yeah, now I can cook better. Yeah. Dude, I made some bad food.
Yeah.
I messed up spaghetti. Remember that?
Yeah.
Anyways, that was a sidetrack. So he said, well, I wanted to take you to Olive Garden and get Italian food because we got the slot and we're going to Italy. And I was so rude. I ruined the whole thing just because I wanted to eat my frozen dinner. And but I was so excited. And so I remember like very vividly telling our friends, we are not going to have kids until we get back, we both were on the same page. Like, we wanted to travel when we got to Italy, and we weren't going to have babies until we were at least probably 24, and we were back from Italy. And that's like where we are in our life now. Clearly that didn't happen. And then, like, I don't even know if it was a month later.
Yeah, I think it was like a week or two after we found out we were going to Italy.
We
found out we were pregnant.
And our friends laughed at us. Des and Chris, they were like, what? Because they were going to Italy as well.
Yeah. And
they had 2 young kids. And so I was like 28 weeks pregnant when we moved to Italy. We only spent a year in North Carolina. And so I had Blake, we celebrated our first year anniversary in Italy, actually. So we were there, we were in North Carolina just shy of a year.
Yep.
And, yeah, we had Blake shortly after our first year anniversary. November is when we celebrated that. And then I had Blake Noelle Slater, our little 3-year-old. We had her in January 15th, 2016. And we spent 3 years in Italy, planned to just have Blake, and we got pregnant again. So, with Kennedy Capri Slater, and she was born May 16th, 2017. Oh, what in the world am I saying? May 6th, 2017. That's right? And so we have 2 little girls, and they were both born in Italy.
Then
what happened?
I don't know what else you want to talk about.
Oh, and then we will plan to get out of the military the whole time that we were there.
Yeah.
And we said that we were going back to Spokane, Washington, where we were both born and raised, to settle down there. And then he re-enlisted.
Yeah. 2 weeks before I was supposed to start leave to go back to Spokane.
Crazy.
I re-enlisted.
And before he told me.
Yeah.
Or before, he didn't ask me. He literally just went in and re-enlisted.
Yeah.
And then called me.
We talked about it, but...
Yeah, we did. We had talked about, like, what if he was going to.
I did just re-enlist. And it was only for 2 years, so... But
honestly, like, I was...
a little while left.
Yeah. But I felt such a peace about it. Like, I feel like... and I'll share more about, like, how God just impacted my life in Italy, but I feel like I was just trusting the Lord so much, and, like, I was just praying that Will would do what he, what God wanted for him to do, and so I was really like, okay. And we didn't even, so Will asked to get stationed here in Fort Lewis, Washington, but he had to re-enlist at means of the Army, and so that means that they could place us anywhere, right?
Yeah.
But they ended up creating a position for him here, which was such a God thing, because this is a really highly requested duty station. So we got it, and then we arrived back in Spokane in November of 2018, right after our 4th wedding anniversary. We had spent our first and our 4th wedding anniversaries in Italy.
Yeah, we were there a little over 3 years.
Yeah,
3 years,
it was
like
amazing.
2 months or something like that.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
And so now we're here, and it's awesome. We're excited to be back. We're glad to be back with family. I'll be leaving for Spokane. I think this will be uploaded Monday. So I'm leaving on Tuesday to go to Spokane and get to spend Easter with our family. So hopefully doing a vlog about that. But that's kind of where we are.
Okay.
So now we're going to jump into the question and answer. And I will say, so I'm going to say the question. I'll read the question. And then I'm going to say... so should we answer at the same time?
Are we guessing who we think people voted most of?
No, we're saying the answer together. So if we differ, then we could talk about that. But like if our answers are different, we could talk about that. But okay. So the first question is, who pursued who first? And we'll answer that 3, 2, 1. Me.
You.
But in sophomore year, I think it was
first,
you.
Yeah.
Right?
But you liked me, and that's how I knew.
Justin said I liked you, okay.
Yeah.
I honestly don't even remember.
I guess in the real relationship, you consider.
I did, yeah, I for sure.
Right.
I was like, okay, William Slater is so handsome. I like you.
I was handsome.
You are handsome. You are handsome.
Younger. Not anymore.
Keep quiet. Okay, and the people voted, and 92 votes for you pursued me first, and 85 voted for me. So it was really close. It was 52% voted for Will and 48% voted for me. And the next question is, who said I love you first? 3, 2, 1. You did, yeah. But that was. I mean, technically, I said it first. Remember?
Maybe, yeah.
Cause we were like with friends watching a movie, and we were like writing really nice things, like sweet messages back to each other on my phone and like notes. And then he was like, I know that I'm falling in love with you, right? I think I still might have that message. But anyways, and then I remember we were in his car, and I just was like, told him that I loved him. And so technically I said it first, but he wrote it first. He expressed it first. 68% of you guys said that Will said it first, and 32% said that I said it first. So you guys got that one right. How many kids do we want? So the poll said 3 to 4 or we're done. 3, 2, 1. 3 to 4. I knew you were gonna do that.
I don't know how many more we're gonna have. If we're gonna
Not
have any.
more, 3 to 4 more. I'm talking about in general.
I'm just saying, like maybe we're done.
Maybe, but
you never know.
Yeah, I think we will have at least one more though. We've talked about having one more, right?
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. If that's what God's plan is for us. So, I think we'd like to have, I for sure want more. I would have 4, but Will, I think, is more, like, he wants less. So, I think that for sure probably 3. We've talked about that.
For sure, maybe 3.
And, so I'll start with the first one. So 74% of you guys voted 3 to 4 kids, and 26% voted we're done. Okay. Who's older? 3, 2, 1.
You
me. Yeah. By 2 weeks.
We would have differed on that one.
That would be weird. That would not be accurate. I'm 2 weeks older than William.
Exactly.
So we're really, exactly 2 weeks apart. My birthday is June 11th. His is the 25th. And 44% voted that Will's older, and 56% voted me. Y'all rude, okay?
Why?
They think you look younger than me.
I am younger than you.
By 2 weeks.
Yeah, I look 2 weeks younger.
Just kidding. A lot of you probably knew that too, but better with money. Did I say who? Yeah, I just said who voted what, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Better with money. 3, 2, 1.
Me.
Okay, we just had a discussion about this. I don't know.
Answer.
Okay, so probably Will. But you're super impulsive, and like if I say like I went out to eat, Will would like have to go out to eat.
No, I only did that once.
Oh, you've done that multiple times.
Tell me one more time.
Oh my word! You're
exactly.
like, oh, don't you get sushi or I'm getting sushi.
No, I'm probably gonna get sushi tonight.
See, exactly. Anyway, I think
you just gotta find
that I
to watch
probably
the kids.
Yeah.
So we can both go. Do it.
So I think that Will is probably in general better with the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
I take care of all of
Not all of them.
Which finance do you take care of?
I switched over our insurance, and I take care of the car because you refuse to switch that over.
Yeah, just because you want to feel like you're part of it.
Oh my gosh. Anyways. Yeah, I was laughing. So 69% of people said that Will is better with money, and 31% voted me. And I appreciate you guys that I go to Target way too often.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's
Okay,
just rummage through some.
First to apologize. 1 or 3, 2, 1. Me. Will, you better tell them the truth.
If I did something wrong,
oh my gosh! No, you don't.
If I think I did something wrong,
that's the keyword of you. Who apologizes first? Say we got in an argument. Oh my gosh!
I would say you apologize more, probably just because you're always doing bad things and doing the wrong thing.
You need to start telling the truth.
I am.
No, you're not.
I'm telling how I feel.
Will, who apologizes first?
You apologize.
Yeah, okay.
First, probably.
Yes. Yes.
And you probably apologize more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even if I don't think I'm in the wrong, I apologize.
Right, because you don't know.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, I apologize first. And 49% of you voted Will apologizes first, and 51% voted I apologize first.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's because you're quiet, but I really do take the initiative, don't I? I approach you and I'm like, let's talk. Like, I apologize.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that. It's true.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Oh my gosh. Shut your mouth. Who is more cleanly? 3, 2, 1.
Me.
Will. Technically, Will is. Will's like very cleanly, like he has to shower every day. If he gets something on his shirt, if the girls get anything on them, he's like, they need to wash their hands right now.
Yeah. They probably wash their hands like 10 times a day.
But who cleans the house more?
I don't know. I think I would say with time spent in the house to clean the house more.
Okay, but
you probably clean the house more.
Who's picking up your dirty socks all the time and your shoes all the time?
Well, my dirty socks are in the corner always.
No, they're not. They're in the living room. They're probably out there right now.
On my feet.
Okay, but your dirty socks from yesterday.
Oh, I left those out there for you. Make you feel like.
So technically, the answer is Will, but I
don't want her to feel like doesn't have a role in this house,
So okay. Okay. Anyways, shut up. So 48% said Will was more cleanly, and 52% said me. And y'all have seen.
It's more like a 90-10.
Be quiet.
In cleanliness.
Okay, but the house, like when I clean it, I feel like I clean it well. Like I don't clean. When I clean it well. But here's the thing. I post like the sped up time-lapse videos on my Instagram story so people see me cleaning. And I do like to clean it well when I decide to finally clean it.
Yeah.
But you see how out of hand it gets. So okay. Who is funnier?
Who's funnier?
You knew these questions. 3, 2, 1. Me. Let's let the people speak for themselves.
Okay.
Okay, Will does funny stuff. Like when you do some funny stuff. If y'all haven't seen the shoe video of Will, but it's secretly funny because I film it. It's funny.
Yeah, and you only film yourself, so that's why.
No, be quiet. I film you. He's a closet weirdo. People don't see him being weird all the time, but he is, and he's pretty funny. But who did the people vote for? You can go ahead and read this one, William.
10% said me, and 90% said Cass.
Would you say that's accurate, or do you think you're funnier?
I think whatever they think.
Be quiet.
We are whatever they say we are. That's from Eminem.
Yeah, I know. Don't reveal that. Okay. But this one's true.
Right.
More outgoing.
Stop playing with my foot.
More outgoing. 3, 2, 1.
You.
Me. Yeah. And the people spoke.
4% me, 96% Cass. Who were those people?
It was a joke, I think, because it was literally Jenny.
Wow.
Only 7 people and 162 said me.
Wow.
But
That's it?
yeah, that was the last question. Any closing remarks?
Peace and blessings.
Peace and
I
blessings.
might not do another one of these. It's pretty painful.
It was fun. I had a good time.
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
What's wrong
How
with
do
you?
How do I wrap
It's
this
the
up?
last 7 seconds of the video and you can't even do that.
Okay, but seriously. I don't know how to wrap up a video like this.
If you like this video, like and comment below. Wherever it is. I don't know where YouTube does it. Somewhere.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this to come. We've got some fun content planned, I think. So, really excited.
Yeah,
Thank you for watching.